video.
Alright. So, this, I guess now on my shelf is actually my highest MSRP bottle on the shelf since I got rid of the little book and I traded away the Calumet.
Yeah, what did you get for the little book again?
The Makers, Pittsburgh Whiskey Friends and the Makers Community.
Yeah, you would appreciate those a lot better for sure.
And the Calumet, I got the Honeycrisp Blossom.
Oh, that's perfect.
But let's get into this.
So I love how much this sticks to the glass. Like, it's not even like runny, it just sticks.
Right.
But the nose is so fruity. Like the Sauterne, what is it? Sauterne something or other wine cask has a huge influence on this. It's like white grape, pear, like a ton of pear.
I get like a creamy note to it too.
A little bit of like creamy vanilla, like juiciness. Oh, I get juicy fruit too now that I'm thinking about it.
I can see
Juicy
that.
fruit gum. And then like I get a little bit of peanut and oak. I like the nose on this a lot already.
I do too.
Oh, a ton of wine influence.
Yeah.
And
So I'm surprised I like it as much as I do.
And it has peanut. It has peanut.
That might be why.
Yeah, this.
It is peanut butter and jelly, but the jelly is actually like a wine jelly.
White grape jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that a lot. Brown sugar.
You actually kind of can describe this as having a peanut butter and jelly note.
Yeah, because like the front end is like literally grape, jelly, bright fruits. And then you get some like brown sugar and toasted oak, and then it goes into peanut. And then the finish is like an amalgamation of all of them together.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
Yeah. It's pretty light, but it's like, it doesn't go away.
No, it's flavorful for being as light as it is. Like, this is something you could sip like regularly and like not bat an eye about. Like, this isn't like
price tag, and then I'll bat an eye about sipping it regularly. But
at that point, yeah.
because
Like,
this is, I mean, if I would have bought this, not get it off a trade, it would have been 109.
Yeah, and like
tax.
that's a hard sell. Like anything above 100 is a really hard sell, especially if it's not barrel proof.
Right. I think this is really good though.
Oh, for sure. Like this is really tasty. It does make me want to try more of the Blood Oath line, and the Blood Oath Chapter 4 or Blood Oath Pact 4 apparently is like the lowest rated of all of them, but that's the double oaked one. And like I'm interested in trying that one a lot.
Huh.
Did you see what's coming soon on
The trilogy?
Yep.
4, 5, and 6 for $600.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna bite on it at all, is because now they're charging $200 a bottle for each of them.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'll consider this my into it, and then maybe consider trying new ones.
Yeah.
Or at a bar, I would try the older ones.
Oh, I would try all of these at a bar. The issue is just finding a bar that has all of them.
You won't.
Exactly.
We couldn't find a bar that had Little Book Chapter 1. I had to get a sample of that.
I'm jealous of that.
Well, you get to try it. I didn't.
Oh, that's right. You did save some. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited about that one. You have no idea.
Yeah.
And then I'll find.
I was gonna say I was saving it in case Ryan wants to try it too.
Yeah. And then I get to find out if it's worth the $1,100 secondary.
Jesus Christ! I don't know. I honestly can't say any bottle I've had is worth that.
No.
And that includes having tried that sample.
Honestly, I think that the only reason that happened was because of that whole Jim Beam thing where like they're doing the Jim Beam mail to like your house thing. Because originally, like probably 4 months ago, Little Book Chapter 1 for secondary was like 300 or 400. And it shot up to like minimum 850.
Jesus.
I think it's because of that. So, I don't know. As long as I get to try it, I'm happy. If I could get a bottle for like a reasonable price, that'd be great. Who knows? Maybe in North Carolina, I'll stumble across something for a reasonable price because nobody shops for whiskey in North Carolina.
True, unless you're near the beach. Then the beachgoers stop by.
Most of the beachgoers are going for rum, vodka, and tequila.
Yeah, but you know what we do when we go to the beach is we look for whiskey. What do you think I do when I go home to Delaware? And you saw how that paid off.
That's what I mean. It paid off because the people in the area don't go there.
Right, the people in the area know. that means you're still gonna get the beach people who, like me, who go in and buy all the shit.
Yeah, we made out very well that day.
Between the three of us, we spent $1,000. And most of that was you.
I spent 300 something.
On 2 of the bottles.
That was all of them combined.
He's calling you out right now.
What's that?
He's calling you out.
He is. But that being said, those 3 bottles are some of my favorite whiskeys of all time now.
Yes. I was gonna say, I mean, I got my share of good shit down there too, so.
Oh, those Maker's Picks? Yeah, absolutely.
Those Maker's Picks, 1792 bottle of Bond.
Yeah.
I got the handle of Ancient Age for $20. That's hard to beat. Even at most stores, you see it a little bit more than that.
What was the thing that I saw that they have in? Oh, I would love to see Old Granddad 114 in PA like regularly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why they got rid of it and haven't brought it back yet.
I don't know.
Were people just not buying it?
I think so.
Okay, that was probably the case with Amador too then.
Oh, 100%.
Which I got.
Or the state couldn't get enough of it as one buyer.
That's possible too, yeah. But it's loaded in Ohio. Ohio is covered in Amador.
True. Yeah, because if that Redwood Empire wasn't there, I told them to buy me that.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyway.
Blood Oath, I'm impressed. Like,
Yeah.
would I buy a bottle? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd really have to think about that.
It's nice to have one around.
Yes.
I'm glad I didn't buy this one.
And also,
Realistically, my bottle more than paid for itself just by getting this,
Yeah.
MSRP wise.
and I think that whenever it comes to finishing bourbons, I think bourbons do very well with white wine finishes. Because every Chardonnay finish I've had is
That
fantastic.
Thomas S. Moore was phenomenal.
Yes.
They do surprisingly well with dark red wine. Or dry red wine.
Dry red wine, yeah, dry red wine. Yes. That's a tongue twister.
Because, fun fact by the way, Kinsey, PA bourbon out of Philly.
Yeah.
Which they're not terrible. They're actually like one of the better PA ones there is.
Oh, for sure.
They have a Zinfandel finish for $40.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we just got it in. I'm tempted because it's a dry red. I've liked the dry red ones I've had.
Yeah. But yeah, like dry reds and whites, bourbon is good with. Port is better off in either a Scotch, Irish, or rye whiskey. Like anything sweet, super sweet. Like what?
And sherry, just I think
Sherry does not work well.
Touch it.
Cognac neither. Like cognac doesn't do well with it either.
Cognac does better with rye.
It does. Which is why Thomas S. Moore this year, the only 2 I'm interested in are Madeira. Although Madeira is similar to port, but it is drier than port, which is why I'm interested.
Right.
And the other one being
And I want to try that Merlot.
Yeah, the Merlot I definitely want to try.
I would try the cognac one personally.
After having
The one I'm not in. What was the other one that I'm definitely not interested in?
sherry.
There's a sherry. Yeah, I just don't want the sherry.
Yeah, the only thing that's sherry that I like is Irish. You would like sherry finished Irish, I think, based on what you've liked. I think that whenever you try that green spot, you're really gonna like that, and I think you're really gonna like Redbreast.
Sounds amazing.
We gotta get around to Irish. I think she's gonna love Irish.
We can do it. We have enough. Once you get the red spot in, let's just do an Irish night.
3 or 4 weeks, we'll do an entire Irish lineup.
Yeah. Because we still gotta do
Just
a
the
whole beer
spots.
one. I have enough new fucking Maker's Mark that you haven't all tried together to do another fucking Maker's Mark lineup just with my shit.
Yeah.
Although we would use like your community batch because yours is
That's fine.
already.
Yeah.
And so that
that's
way
fine.
someone other than me is contributing shit.
That's totally fine with me.
But
I was
On
telling,
okay.
sorry. I was telling him that I really want you guys to do like each of you do a lineup that is your favorite that you would want people to. I think that'd be so cool and interesting.
She
Like all
basically.
your favorites.
Yeah, she wanted us each to do like a top 3 favorites and do a TED talk on why they're our favorites.
Convince me. Tell me why it's the best.
the best way to do that is to say, here, try this, and if you don't like it, I say go fuck yourself. It's all about taste, and that's the problem.
Yeah, you're like, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I point blank told her a top 3 is very difficult.
I don't think I could pick a top 10. I'd have so many that I'm like, this could be in the top 10 too.
That's part of the challenge.
I can do a top 5 easily. Top 3 is hard.
So I switched it to like a lineup.
yeah, well, we'll finish up this video. Blood Oath, great. LuxCo, great.
Yes.